Hello, welcome back to this Let's Play of the Council Episode 1, The Mad Ones. Probably the last video I'm going to be doing on this for quite a while, because I believe after this, I'm probably going to be able to finish this episode in this video. So after that, I have to wait until episode 2 comes out, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Anyway, we've just finished having a nice little, I guess, breakfast. It looks like breakfast. I think it's still the morning ahead. This view is just... that is not a view I'm comfortable with without a safety railing of any kind. Also, it is so foggy, you cannot see a goddamn thing here. But yeah, we just finished having a nice breakfast, a chat with Napoleon, he gave us a book, it's all very good. Anyway, we have to find a place mentioned by my mother, which she described as the place where all eyes size you up, I think is what she called it. I don't actually know what that means. There was also more to that message, but I kind of destroyed it with Ash. My bad. So, let's have a quick look around in this room. I haven't actually had a chance to explore this room at all yet. We just kind of got rushed straight into the dining scene. Why are there so many butterflies here? Literally everywhere. There's butterflies on everything. Let's have a look over in this area. Anything?
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Okay. Why did nobody ask the man? That's a question. Or a woman. Could be a woman. I think it's a man who he's just described. I don't know. Seriously, there's butterflies all the way over here. This isn't even close to outside area. This is definitely the inside. I suppose these doors are just for show, yeah. Why would you even want to go out there? That's basically the cliffside.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
So this one's Circe, and the other one could be Circe. I think it is Circe.
Wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
What? Why is there such a fixation on Circe?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
How lovely. I don't know. I don't know what I feel about all these art paintings. It's weird that
Ulysses by Gours.
Again, more Circe.
Changing Ulysses' companions into swines.
What do I know about Circe? She's the one that was like the daughter of a titan that was banished on an island, wasn't she? I think that's how it works. I used to love Greek mythology. I used to know all about it. So, oh my god, look at them all. What is with the butterflies? What the heck is going on? Is it just butterfly effect? Is it just a really not so subtle way of hammering that motif in here because it's a decision-based game?
Ulysses and Circe.
You have to mention this.
If I were you, Ulysses, I wouldn't drink the wine.
Am I thinking of the wrong Circe? I don't know. It's fine. Let's just get some stuff. What have we got? Camelite water. Good. That ended up being very good for me last episode. Is there anything else over here? I mean, I got a book. I can't be too upset. I'm still trying to find some pages. We got a some pages from an encyclopedia, but you know, just pages, not the whole thing. So I'm kind of trying to find that because it's actually a really good item if I can equip it. It gives me 3 different skill points.
In a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
Probably another one Mortimer painted, knowing our luck. Nothing else. We'll talk to Pyagi in a second. Is there anything else over here? Somebody leave something at the dining table? There's also food left at the dining table. I guess that food's more for decoration. I guess when you're rich like this, you can afford to do that. Have a dining table and just put food there to look nice or something. Doesn't seem to be much going on here. Pyagi, help me out.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
Basically, I'm
And
very
you
good
are
at
right
saying
to
what
do
you
so,
want to hear.
But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
I mean, if I miss it, then I'm kind of showing weakness. No, not
Tell you
really.
the truth, not really.
You are right. Be positive. Perhaps Sarah is in the company of Lord Mortimer, and they will both turn up shortly.
No.
But while I have you with
Well,
me,
at least the second
I have a
part.
question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Let's not mention Medusa by
If
name.
I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a
Didn't
gallery
Louis
here?
kind of figure
Can
it out
you
about
tell me where to
paintings?
find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
There's something wrong with people just posh just saying, see you later. It just doesn't sit well with me. Fine. Okay, is there anything else I can do in this area just before we go? I'm kind of concerned, like, it's like Washington said at that speech in the last episode, all of these guys owe Mortimer something. And I'm not convinced I can trust Mortimer. At all. Just, the fact that I've not been allowed to see his face, the fact he hasn't greeted me despite inviting me here, all of it is just, what's going on, what is he planning? I don't know yet. We'll look at that stuff in a second. Is there anything over here? Nope, just plates. Just fancy plates. Okay, what have we got over here? I can't pick up the Devil's Four, no.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Okay. Where are these keys I'm supposed to be using for these things? I have none of them. Fine. I am kind of cautious. I have got very... Oh, hello. Is that honey? Please tell me that's a lot of honey. I could do with some honey. Please. Oh, yes. That is beautiful. I needed that so much. I had absolutely no
Seriously.
honey, and I was very nervous about opening that because I've only got basically these points and 4 bits of Camelite water to get me through the rest of this episode. But that's just gone ahead and makes
Dining
my
on
situation
ham.
much better.
Well, that's very appetizing.
So that's ham. There's a pig there. Then there was a painting with a pig and Circe. Did the portraits like tell a story going around the room? Hang on.
Circe.
Yeah. Circe, pig. What is the significance of pigs and Circe? I don't know. I need to start using up my Devil's Swarm, but I can only use them in confrontations with people. Ooh, hello. Money again. They put these in literally every nook and cranny they can come up with. It's fine, I guess. Yes, unlock. I'm glad I got the subterfuge skill. That's... Oh, everything I've got so far as part of the occultist route, that's been my favourite by far. A key with an occult earth symbol. Well, what does an occult earth symbol look like? I'm curious. Anything else here? Nope. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay. So yeah, I'm just like, everyone here has something they kind of owe Mortimer, and the idea is since I can't trust him, I don't know who I can trust here. Night Golden Elixir. Ah! It's fine. There's a lot of items I'm finding that I can't pick up at the moment, and conveniently none of the ones I actually want to pick up. I'm not too fussed about Devil's Water, and Golden Elixir is only useful on a few occasions where something goes wrong for me. Are these books not interactable? They look different to all the others. You'd think, like, if all my manuscripts I'm collecting, there's got to be some book here that's
the
useful.
Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Well, she's not here right now. If you want to be a little bit rebellious, now's the time to go for it. Royal Jelly, good. I'm all the way back. I'm going to use one of those now, in case I find another one, so I can just pick it up straight away. I don't really need any more right now, but, you know. Waste not, want not, all that jazz. Anything else interesting here? Anything? I mean, Royal Jelly's nice, but there's got to be
Pages
something
out of
good
an
here.
old encyclopedia.
Oh, wait, is that... Ah, it's 2 or 3. I need another one. Damn it. I really want it. You can tell, like, they're good because they're the items actually give you 3 different skill points in those skills rather than just 1 like most of the manuscripts. Is there anything else here? Anything at all? Right, I'm just going to do one more quick look around. I want to find this encyclopedia thing. I'm trying to think because the first set of pages we got was all the way back in... Technically episode 1. I mean, I say episode 1. the second video I made, but part of the first quest, if that makes sense. I think that's... I kind of do... It's kind of hard to structure these in mind with the fact that they are literally called episodes, but that's usually what I call my videos, so... A little bit annoying, but whatever, you get the idea. I can't pick up you because you're Devil's Spawn, or Camelot, or Golden Elixir. I don't really know which one of the two you are. How'd you get down here, by the way? How'd you go to the other floors? Because these ladders, they just go up. I can't climb any of them, apparently. Oh well, let's just go to the next section and hope I haven't missed these encyclopedia pages then. That'd really suck. I'd love to be able to complete that and just equip it and get free points in separate skills. I don't even think any of those skills are the ones I need right now, but I just like to get them. How do they hang up those bigger portraits? The ones that are literally at least a couple of meters tall or something.
Chances are,
how do you do that?
that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Surely that's got to be a code for something. It's not actually going to be a Medusa unless there's a painting of her somewhere around here. I mean, I have Circe, so there's a love for Greek here.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take Liberty, please. But, painting by Ingres.
Nope, sorry.
Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Wonderful. Am I learning anything when I, like, seek some more input about these paintings? I don't seem to really have anything worthwhile to say about them. You know what? I'm just going to kind of do my customary search around a room, find anything useful, and I'll let you know what I find in a moment. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to get to outside at some other point in the game. Apparently not now.
Amber.
So amber fragments are apparently hard to find, but it's literally just behind a box in a library. Okay, not library, gallery. I don't know. If you say so, game. That didn't sound very hard to find at all. There's more. Apparently there's something else further back there. Is this another bit of amber?
Amber.
Damn, that isn't hard to get at all. I already have 10 effort points, or maximum of 10 effort points. That's going to be crazy by the end of the game.
Between Louis XIV and Philippe V.
Can
I
I
wonder why
do something
Mortimer is
together?
particularly fond of this painting.
Is he particularly fond of it, as if it turned up somewhere else? And I can't keep track of which paintings we've seen, to be honest. Oh, they weren't kidding. It literally is a Medusa statue. Okay, then. So, I was like, surely it's not going to be an actual Medusa. It's going to be something cryptic. Nope, it literally is just a Medusa. Hang on, let me... yes,
Devil's
unlock.
Thorn.
I can't keep it. I'm full on it. Talent unlocked. Hello. What was that for? I've unlocked a quick talent. You gain 1 skill point in subterfuges. Use a subterfuge skill 10 times. Ah, okay. I can work with that. Oh, so you actually get one of these every time you... Interesting. Find 12 fragments of amber. Increase your effort points by 1. Isn't the whole point of finding amber you're already getting effort points? Why are you rewarding me with more afterwards? That just seems a bit excessive. Seductive. Ooh. We'll worry about seduction another time. Is there anything else interesting here before I interact with the Medusa? Because I imagine that's going to move the plot forwards. Anything? Anything? Oh, something there. I can reach... I can, but it looks like it's just honey. I'll do it anyway.
Honey.
Yeah, it's honey. I'm starting to recognize what the items actually look like outside of my inventory, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess, in terms of gauging whether or not I've actually worth the price for the points, but yeah, I don't know. Nope, nothing else. Let's just get on with it then.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
How do you know that's what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Also, great work on these sculptures, I have to say. You've got the genitalia spot on, I might say so. So what's... They're all supposed to be facing her. Hang on, this thing wasn't shining before.
Origin of Myths, a reinterpretation of legendary creatures. Just what I need. The text is in French on the left-hand page and in Latin on the right-hand. Let's
How
find the
convenient,
chapter
I
on
speak
Medusa.
French. Read the French
Hang on.
page.
This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies,
Oh, political
mermaids,
undertones.
the Chimera, the Hydra, the Gorgons.
Wait, is the Chimera? Is the Chimera and
Section
Hydra
on
female?
Medusa.
I have
While
no idea.
some of the heroes divert attention from the Gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Okay. I kind of could have worked out for myself. I don't have linguistics. I can't do that. Alright then. So I need to tilt these in a certain way to reenact that part of the story. Well, I imagine the guy with the shield is handled the mechanism. I don't think I need to do these. I think I can just try and work this out on my own. Oh, you're already facing the Medusa. Okay, you're doing fine then. That's what I was thinking of. Because he can't see her. That's the thing with Medusa, isn't it? You can't look at her, you turn to stone. Which makes me wonder how the hell everyone else is supposed to fight her, because they've not got anything covering their eyes like the shield does. Let me just have a look around. If that book is suddenly available after finding the Medusa statue, maybe something else in this area has changed. Nope, can't see anything different. Okay, so you've got to face the Medusa, surely. And she has to... The guy with the lights. The light can bounce off the shield and blind her. So if we rotate you towards the guy holding the shield, then I need to get her to look at the shield because they're supposed to be distracting her. Hang on, I've nearly got this, I think. Right, you need to... I know this legend. Well, I do, but I'd rather do it without spending a skill, frankly. Towards the hero holding the shield.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Okay, so... I'm almost... I bet if I had not screwed up that ash thing, I'd have the answer already. Right. What do I gotta do here? Like, he has to be facing her to kill her. She's not facing him. She's looking at the guy with the shield, but he's protected because the shield's covering his eyes. And you're blinding the guy with the shield. Okay, maybe if I change you to blind her? Maybe you just shine your torch straight at her. Rotate towards Medusa. Anything? Nope. Okay, what about the guy with the sword? Nope, that does nothing either. Okay, what am I... I don't want to waste skills doing this, so let's put you back towards the guy with the shield.
Looks right, but nothing's happening. Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Yeah, because the light reflects off the shield. That's why I had it pointed at Medusa, but that doesn't work. What is this? What is the trick? Do not waste skill points figuring this out.
Painting with no name.
There's nothing else interactive in here, though. It's literally just this book, which I can't translate because I don't have linguistics. Let's turn you around again. Towards the hero with a sword. Haven't tried that one yet. Ah! Something's happened. Okay, but why? What does that achieve that I didn't do before? Isn't that just gonna bounce the light back to the guy with the sword? Isn't that gonna blind him instead? Oh no, it's refraction. Ah, okay, I'm being an idiot.
Rah!
Oh,
For
hello.
Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
First my room, now here. Stop following me, you're becoming a nuisance.
Wait a minute. You're not implying that I'm here to court you, are you?
Oh, Lily,
Are you?
I'm just stating the obvious. You wouldn't be the first, rest assured.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. The worst thing is that it seems to be working.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Dodge the question with humor. Answer with a question. Answer her frankly. I always try and answer
Oh,
the
yeah?
question.
So tell me what you're doing here.
I
Yeah, just like me.
probably, but I asked the question first.
Well, then, we'll
So?
pretend you haven't asked me yet.
What about a little gallantry, Louis? Come on, I'm listening. What are you doing here?
Say nothing. Ladies first. Stop this little game for a moment and make a joke. You know what? I'm just gonna... hang on. Does Devil's Fawn work only in confrontations, or is it actually discussions as well? Okay, we'll just do this because I have too much of this stuff and I need to start using it up. Which... It doesn't tell me which ones are vulnerable, or neither of them vulnerable. That's kind of a cop-out. This is not what I was promised. Etiquette.
Since you insist, Duchess, gallantry obliges this. Ladies first.
You just won't give in, will you?
I'm sorry, madam. It isn't in my nature.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful.
That
Look
Devil's
around
Fawn
on
was a
your
complete
side.
waste.
I'll do the same on mine, and if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh, yeah. In your dreams. At your service, madam.
Oh well. So yeah, that puzzle. I don't care about this Devil Fawn. It can run out. I don't care. But the puzzle. The shield. If it was actually facing the Medusa and the lantern was pointed at the shield, it would just hit the side of the shield and do nothing. But by pointing the shield at the guy with the sword, it doesn't reflect onto the guy with the sword. It reflects at a right angle to the Medusa. That was the mistake I didn't realise. So I'm probably there are other people who figured it out straight away.
I found an amazing
I was
ring.
just being really daft.
There's an inscription engraved on it.
Ask Emily about her marriage. Pretend to propose with the ring. Say nothing. How's your marriage?
Why don't you wear a wedding ring?
You mean wear something just to prove your love? Not my style.
Clearly you didn't marry for the love then. Is there anything here? Nope. Nope. Okay. What am I looking for in here exactly? What is she looking for? I mean, I know we just had a whole conversation we both agreed we're not going to say, but this would be a lot easier if I knew what we were looking for. Read the inscription, examine the symbols. You know what? I've got points, I've got honey, I've got Camelite water. Let's look.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Open for... Don't open for jar!
I'd rather not open it.
You're afraid, aren't you?
Have you ever heard of the Ark of the Covenant?
Yes.
A piece of advice. If you come across it, don't open it. You'll thank me.
Okay. That was pointless. That was all completely pointless. Is this just going to be the theme of this area? Every time I find something of interest, she's going to joke about it to me. Passive-aggressively. Is this the direction our relationship is taking right now?
It's freezing.
You gave me the
Hurry
Greek
up.
stuff. Would you like to use
Cold?
this?
You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity.
It's made of
The
gold.
gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
Well, there goes any charm that I thought we had together.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
How do you know? How did the buck? What a bragger. Has she read them? Analyze the gospel.
Gee, is there anything England doesn't have yet? Wait. Yes, there is. The United States.
Well, not yet. Besides, as far as I know, they don't speak French in the United States.
Yes, they do. I swear there are states in the US that speak French. Surely. I swear to God. Doesn't New Orleans do that? Am I making stuff up? I swear there's French dialect in the US.
Hey,
Maybe not at this point in
Mortimer's
history.
the author of this work. He talks about his passion for art.
Again with the art. He draws paintings. He writes about paintings. What is it? Why is this pedestal empty? That's not ominous at all. Anything over here? No. No. This is the same statue you had in your room, Emily. Guys, I don't think this is what they meant when they said put your heads together. Okay. Anything else interesting? Globe. What am I looking for? That'd be really helpful
You
to
should
know.
see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Sword of Genghis Khan. Sword of Joan of Arc. Sword of assess the date. Let's go. Sword of
I
Genghis
think
Khan.
it's a sword of Genghis Khan.
Oh.
Brush
I
up
thought you
on
were
your
busy.
classics. Asian weapons are definitely not this shape.
All the swords forged in Asia don't necessarily have a curved blade.
Are you blind? It's a thrusting saber, a pure product of the West.
When you don't get the last word, your repartee goes all aggressive.
What happened to you being too
You
busy?
finished playing. Maybe you can help me search the place?
I am searching. You just keep rejecting everything I show you. Give me an idea what you're looking for and I'll find it. Golden Reef.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Mortimer thinks he sees a throne in a crowd. Why Laura's a symbol? Identify the object.
I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Oh,
Well, he probably stands for
nah.
French grace. Then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
I take it she's talking about Jack Peru. I still don't even know what his deal is. I've had like no interactions with him. Nothing interesting here.
Looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
I didn't think that was actually a book. I can actually properly read this one. No. Wait. My mother had written something on it. Oh no, that was me. I have a lot of this stuff and I don't have a lot of use for it. Kind of very much confused. Why are some of these yellow? Manuscript currently being read. Okay, open books are what I'm reading. Closed yellow books are what I have read and equipped. Oh, hang on. Oh, so this is what I just picked up. There's 5 of these? I really hope they're spread throughout the entire game and not just this episode, otherwise I've been missing out on a lot of them.
Amber crystals.
Again, these things are everywhere. They're not hard to find at all. Is there anything else? Anything else is all I can find in here? Anything else she can yell at me for wasting her time with? I take requests. I'll find whatever useless stuff you want.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention.
How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Assume a theft. Assume he's immortal. Assume there are several Mortimers. I do like that. Let's... yeah.
Several people have played the part of Mortimer, a part that has been passed down from generation to generation. Different men, but with one sole identity.
An intriguing hypothesis, and yet less twisted than some of my previous cases.
At last, you finally agree with me about something.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
And how do you know my mother was interested in this room?
I didn't know, I just supposed she was. And you just confirmed it. So, do you think she found what she came for?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Why conceal his assets? How has it all been acquired?
Mortimer's collection is unique, isn't it?
That's an understatement. No doubt he has a major passion for history and fine art. Or getting gifts.
If each time Mortimer does someone a favor, they reward him with a priceless gift, that means he must have helped nearly everybody in the world. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
I pretty much searched the rest of the room already. What else is there to find? So I like that idea though, that there's actually several Mortimers. Because the guy said he will meet him, but we also kind of alluded to the fact that this guy is Mortimer. So it sounds like Mortimer is just a persona that several
Carry
people
on
adopt.
searching.
I am searching. Jeez, you are so ungrateful. What, you needed me to
What
find
is
something
that
that was
you
literally
found?
right behind
A
you?
cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. I can't trust a man who sneaks into my room in the middle of the night.
Are you really gonna use that against me
Ah,
every
wait,
time
whoa,
we...
hang on, something's happened. Why have I got a red thing? Am I... hello? Something's happened. Hang on, wait, what's that symbol mean? Is no one going to tell me? I think it's just the thing I have to use a golden elixir for again, but I'm just kind of curious why... Where did they come
It's difficult to pretend nothing happened. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar.
Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you? Louis?
Devil's Ward, Devil's Ward. Oh, she's vulnerable to that. Okay, Camelite Water, quick.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little.
If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well,
Stop
I'm
pitching me
prepared to trust you
compliments.
when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use
I
pretending
know he's only now.
otherwise.
I'm just getting all my points up now.
And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Analyze. Oh, that's a lot of points. Camelite Water. just keep using it. Spend
Sure
no
of herself.
points on this. Oh god, hang on, I'm
Weak
drunk.
spot is difficult to talk about herself.
Elixir.
I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your
Okay, I'm
life.
checking through
It
all
might
my
have
items
closed
in
you
this
off,
one
and
scene.
That can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Okay, do not press her. Reassure about her short collaboration. Takes orders from someone. She already has a partner. She was writing to someone.
Yes, it's perfectly clear. You're already working with someone.
She wrote to someone called E.
well
And
spotted,
she herself is
Louis.
called E.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me. But I already have all that, thanks to
I
my
can give you
teammates.
Is
visions.
there any
Can
chance
they give you
you might tell
visions?
me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much.
Nope, Devil's Horns run out.
It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Nope, being a dick
Well,
again.
since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
Oh, god
You're a
damn it.
gambler. So, your partner is...
It's a man and it's a woman and it's remember how she was affected by the cameo? I could do that and spend a lot of points. I'm going etiquette doesn't seem to affect her. Woman, you seem to have a not very flattering impression of men. Oh, I have no. You know what? Actually, let's just play it
your
safe and do this.
sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister?
Magic
Virtually no
powers.
one even knows. When it comes to getting results, you are very good. I grant you that.
Oh,
You des-
what? Oh, I'm getting loads of things. What was that? I got a tick. Succeeding 5 confrontations, 2 skill points in questioning.
No,
Lovely.
The sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly.
Emma.
I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for 2.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma.
Oh,
Emily
from E
Hillsborough,
to E.
the woman
Emily
with two
and Emma.
faces.
That's clever.
But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we
So which one of
accept
you
the
is really
mission, we
married?
both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details, so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So,
I
my
know what
mother and
happened
your
to her.
sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange.
No,
Maybe their
Louis, you
disappearances
know
are
what
linked.
happened to her.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
The first vision we got at the beginning of the game, it wasn't through her eyes, it was through her sister's. And it ended with Sarah shooting her. This is gonna be very awkward when she finds out.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
What were these traits? Hang on, I like to check these traits I'm getting because I'm kind of losing track of a lot of them. That was Napoleon Bonaparte. I got a point of conviction. I gained a skill point in psychology by persuading Emily to reveal her secrets. I can equip 1 extra manuscript because I followed my mother's tracks. Okay.
Same
good.
here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Waiting for what?
I was sure there
What?
was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Pardon,
Louis,
what?
we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
I know so little about Elizabeth. Like, I know everything she said about my mother, but I don't even know. I don't even know what this thing with Emily could be about. I'm gonna follow Emily.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Who?
Good night, madam.
No, hang on, Louis. She said something interesting there. What does she mean, Nave? Who's they? Louis! God damn it!
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
Are you undressed? What is
The real
you-
question would be this. What exactly are you doing, Emily, in my room?
I've enjoyed our discussions very much, and I had hoped...
I do not trust this setup at all.
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother was here to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh, so that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, hang on a second. I think when I used the Devil's Thorn, it revealed she's immune to questioning. It didn't save it. That would have been nice to know. Oh, I have her sister's profile. They really are twins. Emma Hillsborough is a twin sister of Emily Hillsborough, living in the shadow of her sister, Emma. Why did one have to be called Emma and the other Emily? Emma shares the same identity with her in the eyes of the world. The two sisters linked to their destiny in the most intimate way possible. Workplace, boyfriends, lovers, the two sisters shared everything together. Oh, so the husband has shares with both of you then. I understand now. This double identity was much appreciated by Charlotte de Mecklenburg-Strelitz, the present Queen of England, when she asked the two sisters to serve the crown. But with time, Emma has increasingly greater difficulty with her role as a double. It is thus tired of her role that Emma travels in a Mortimer manner, a diplomatic representative of England. Okay, I don't think questioning works with her, and I can't do diversion.
Are you
so
talking about the book
I just
of
have to
all
be honest about
mysteries?
this one.
Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please don't ask
When
me
we
to paint
finally
you
found
like
it,
one of
we
my
took
French
it.
girls.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
She is vulnerable to psychology.
Only I
Let's
knew
try
myself.
this.
My mother always takes a sly pleasure
I'm
in
also
telling
going to
me
get
as
my money
little
back
as
because I
possible.
kind of need points right now.
Oh,
I don't know. Wait, I got 3 points?
You're...
Wait, what? No, wait, how did that happen? Or did I just get a point back for using psychology? I think I got a
Thanks
point
from you.
back for using psychology.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you? What were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean home is playing both sides?
Right. Enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
I do not trust you. Not at all.
Emily,
Nope.
don't take this the wrong way, but I really don't think this would be a good idea right now.
I see. You don't think it would do you some good to relax and...
Something tells me
clear
you
your
wouldn't
mind a
relax,
bit?
help me relax.
That's a good point.
Unless it's
But
death.
seriously, I'd rather we didn't.
I understand, Louis. I won't insist any further.
Thanks, Emily.
I should have gone with. I should have gone with. I forget Elizabeth instead. That was a mistake. I got the upright trait for not spending the night, an extra skill point in psychology. Sure, that'll be helpful. We having another vision? Nope, never mind then. Hello? Hello?
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
I've been waiting for me with you for a long while. Couldn't have waited for me to get dressed? Oh, is that how we're going to end episode 1? Really? Okay. I resolved the enigma of Medusa. I discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides his treasure. I found out that Emily was hiding something. I persuaded Emily to tell me her secret. I prefer to join Emily in my room. I could have found out more about the past of Elizabeth and my mother. I could have spent the night with Emily. Alternative paths. Well, you know, not failing anything itself is kind of a success in my books, so I'm not too put out by that. All things considered, another level up. Getting a lot of experience, which is one episode. I'm not complaining. Alright, I have 4 points. I can, in fact, go ahead and do the jack of all trades right now. We have 1 point in every skill, and I have 1 point left. And you know what? I'm gonna use it in psychology. Let's get something to level 2. Just because I can. No other reason. Neat. Do I get a hint as to what's going on next time then? Anything? Nope, I get some end credits. Is there something at the end of these end credits? I'd like to just skip, but I don't know if it might skip the next time as well if it's let's just wait it out. So yeah, that's the council, or at least episode 1 of it. I like what I'm seeing. I was like, when I saw the trailer for it, I thought, damn, this thing has potential. Because these sorts of games, these decision-based games, they've always incredibly ambitious, and I like the idea behind them, but I've honestly always struggled to find the actual proof so far that they know what they're doing. Like, you know, your Life is Strange, your Telltales. I've never played the first season of Walking Dead, which is the one everyone always says like set the bar in terms of this style of gameplay. But I played a lot of those, and I've enjoyed them a lot. But they have always kind of like, they've always slipped that mark. Like, I understand why most of them do kind of railroad you onto these like very specific narrow paths towards the end, but it's always kind of disappointing because they build themselves up on this premise where your decision matters, and most of the time it doesn't. So far, this one has potential, if only because of the effort point system, because having so limited things I can do in each chapter does really make me wonder, like, is it now's a good time to cave here and make this section easier for me, or should I stand strong and save it and use it somewhere else instead? I don't know if it's something that can be applied to all games of this type, but it could honestly salvage this. This could honestly set a really strong standard for what this game and its series, in fact, should be, if they refine it a little bit. I'm still a little bit kind of put out about the fact that I can't really hoard points. Like, normally these sort of RPG kind of systems where you level up and you get a skill point out of it at the end, normally if you don't want to spend those now, you can wait until later on in the game, and then when something comes up and you don't have the ability for it, you can just immediately buy it if you've got the points on you. But here, I don't know, because you can only use your points at the end of an act, and that kind of does limit any real reason you'd want to hoard points, so kind of hard to predict what abilities you want to use when. Apparently there's no teaser, that's kind of annoying. Coming soon, no more. Well, I could, but I don't know. So, that was episode 1. Kind of weird it has Elizabeth on the picture here. She didn't actually seem to be that interesting, but maybe that's because I just chose the wrong choices and I barely got to interact with her. I could do another one. It wasn't a particularly long playthrough. It was like a pick. I wouldn't just take any level, because I think I have 3 save files here, don't I? If I go back, yeah, I can do a couple of extra save files. So, you guys let me know. Do you want me to explore what these other options do in my spare time or not? Should we just stick with one definitive path and not cluster up the Let's Play with the alternative sort of events? So, you guys let me know about that. If you want me to keep just concise with one save file, if you want to see what these other things we could have done differently would be. I'm going to definitely find them out in my own spare time, but I don't know if I really want that to mess up the Let's Play too much, so I'll leave it up to you. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hopefully we're all going to be looking forward to episode 2 of the Council whenever it does come out. So, thank you for watching. I hope to see you wherever I do next. Bye bye.